You're halfway through a set, and suddenly your legs feel like lead. The room spins slightly, your muscle pump vanishes, and it feels like the energy is physically draining out of you. Many people see this and immediately blame the diet. The assumption is that removing carbohydrates has ruined their athletic performance, leading to the urge to quit right there on the gym floor. That sudden exhaustion occurs because your body failed to clear a very specific physiological checklist. This split-screen comparison shows steady-state cardio on the left and high-intensity exertion on the right. Activities like a moderate jog or a long hike thrive on a keto diet, running smoothly on the continuous wave pattern you see here. But high-intensity workouts require those sharp, demanding spikes, and generating those without glucose requires a highly specific biological setup. Before you panic and break your diet, you need to run a systematic, 3-step diagnostic test on your own biological engine. Step 1 is checking your calendar. We need to calculate exactly how many days you've been eating this way to see if you are still trapped in the adaptation phase. This diagram of a cellular engine shows what happens over your first 2 to 6 weeks. Your body is switching its primary fuel source. The glucose tank you've relied on for years drops to zero, while the valves for burning dietary fat and ketones slowly open to build back the pressure. Ketones are alternative energy molecules your liver produces from fat when carbs are low. While that new fuel line is still unoptimized, your engine stutters under heavy loads. That incomplete transition directly causes the irregular heart rate and the sudden loss of sharpness you feel during interval training. The immediate fix is patience. Lower your workout intensity temporarily. Refuse to judge your actual physical capability until that 6-week software update is fully installed. This phase is a temporary calibration period where your metabolism learns to draw power from a different frequency. The second diagnostic check looks for a silent, continuous leak draining your internal battery. This illustration of a kidney includes a line graph tracking insulin levels. A ketogenic diet keeps your insulin levels low. That low baseline acts as a direct signal, instructing your kidneys to rapidly flush out retained water and vital sodium. Add a hot climate and a heavy sweat session, and you aggressively compound that loss. Your body purges the sodium, potassium, and magnesium required for basic muscle contraction until those reserves hit zero. That specific cellular depletion is the real culprit behind the dizziness, the pounding headaches, and the absolute physical weakness you experience at the gym. The solution is highly actionable. Aggressively increase your sodium intake right before you train and ensure your baseline magnesium levels stay topped off throughout the week. When the room starts spinning during a heavy deadlift, your body is signaling a desperate need for salt. The third diagnostic check looks for accidental starvation. Keto naturally suppresses your appetite, which sounds great until you step onto the gym floor. Consuming too few total calories and specifically failing to hit your daily protein targets destroys your ability to recover from micro tears and places a hard cap on your overall strength output. There is a pervasive fitness myth that adopting a high-fat diet requires you to work out completely fasted. That rule does not exist. If your physical weakness persists, start diligently tracking your protein intake. Try eating a light meal 2 to 3 hours before your training session to see if the engine simply needed material to burn. Metabolic efficiency cannot outwork a lack of caloric building blocks. So what happens if you pass the checklist? You are fully adapted, your electrolytes are perfect, your calories are high, but you still lack explosive physical power. This hurdle hits athletes relying on maximum output. Sprinters and those doing high-intensity workouts requiring short bursts of maximum effort often hit a performance ceiling. For these specific needs, athletes often utilize the targeted keto diet, or TKD. This 24-hour timeline illustrates how it works. TKD is the highly measured intake of a tiny spike of carbohydrates placed immediately around your specific workout window. This calculated fuel injection is instantly burned away by muscle exertion, leaving your baseline ketosis completely uninterrupted. In this context, carbohydrates act as a specialized tactical tool, deployed only when your baseline system reaches its absolute biological limit. A terrible workout on keto is raw data. It's a signal pointing toward a necessary tactical adjustment, rather than a failure of the diet itself. Follow the strict order of operations. fix your nutritional foundation, respect the biological adaptation phase, and the performance will follow. If you experience severe symptoms, have a heart condition, or manage diabetes, consult a physician before undertaking intense keto training. Successful athletic performance comes down to engineering your biology step by step, rather than fearing it.